Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. And today, it's St. Patrick's Day.
Woo.
And you know because of that, we just had to do a tasting notes based on St. Patrick's Day. But we didn't go all out this go around because I'm sure that, you know, you all have seen everything under the sun when it comes to food at St. Patrick's Day. So we just did some small samplings of what we thought would be great to eat and drink on St. Patrick's Day. And this month, starting from my right to left, you guys left to right, we're gonna start with gherkins. Gherkins, conchirons, any kind of small, I guess, pickle. Don't do sweet though. Do like the briny salty flavor. Don't do sweet. Or you can do sweet if you want to, but I think sweet goes against pairing it with the rest of the food you would have. And then moving forward, we have rye bread with pastrami and corned beef. Now, everybody knows corned beef and pastrami are like staple meats for St. Patrick's Day. I made a little makeshift sandwich and I cut it up. You can make this in any kind of fashion. You can, cut them up into small, I guess, digestible bites, so to speak. You can make a Reuben. I don't have all the ingredients for a Reuben on this sandwich, but if I had to suggest additional things to add, Thousand Island dressing and sauerkraut. You can either have your sauerkraut on the side or put it in your sandwich. Make you a Reuben. Make you a makeshift Reuben. Little Reuben, small Reuben bites.
I don't know who will want their sauerkraut on the side if you're doing a Reuben. I mean, if you're going to do a Reuben, go all in or don't do it at all.
True, but some people may want to eat it on the side. You can't just eat sauerkraut on the side like a salad. Well, not like a full salad, but you know what I mean.
I know, but still, it's a Reuben.
Yeah, I know. I know, some people are different. And I would even also suggest an alternate bread. Use dark rye bread. Okay. Just to give a little splash of color to that board. I have pistachios on the board. We've had pistachios on here before, haven't we?
If I have, I don't remember.
Well, if this is the first time, pistachios are new to the board. For that good nut, so to speak. Usually we do pecans or almonds or something like that. Pistachios is different. They're green. They're also good for you. And they go great with the stuff that we would have on the board. Other suggestions. Broccoli. Like little pieces of broccoli on the board. Also, cucumbers. For that green. If you're going for a green, like a more green board, then cucumbers and broccoli would be the way to go.
But if you already have the gherkins, wouldn't the cucumbers be redundant?
Yeah, which is why I didn't put any on here. I'm just adding them. I'm just putting them as
I guess
suggestions.
If you want to eat the cucumber in several different ways, you have options. Okay.
And finally on this board, we have, this is Dijon mustard. We've used Dijon mustard before. But I will also suggest any kind of grain mustard, so to speak. Like specific grain mustard. Just for the taste factor. You can have it, you can even, now I don't eat Reubens with mustard, but if you want to put mustard on your Reuben, so be it. Or if you want to dip smaller Reuben slices into your mustard, so be it. I would also suggest taking your pastrami and your corned beef and having it, on the side like we would do our other meats that we've had in the past, and eating them separately is very delicious. Corned beef is very delicious. And that should do it. I've named other suggestions. Oh, we didn't have any cheese this month, but if I had to throw some cheeses out there, there's beer cheese, especially if you're drinking beer. A good cheddar, maybe even melted, so that you can dip. Another suggestion that I would add on here: pretzels into your cheese or your mustard.
So you could also do a fondue type situation.
Yeah, you can go fondue with it. Weird one I would add as well: hummus. Especially if you're doing those cucumbers like we mentioned before, I would throw hummus in there. You want to be a little healthy with it. But other than that, I think we've covered a lot this go around. What do you have in store for us to drink?
Well, in the spirit of taking it easy, because St. Patrick's Day is landing on a Wednesday, and I know some of you guys partied the weekend before.
Exactly, it's today. Right now. If you're watching this video when it premiered, then it premiered on St. Patrick's Day.
So I assume that you guys aren't going to try to party too hard tonight.
Because you're supposed to go to work tomorrow.
Exactly. Some of us are supposed to go to work.
Yeah.
We're in different times now, so maybe a job just doesn't exist for some of you guys. But what I decided to do is, we'll par it down to just a simple, your favorite Irish whiskey, and I have Jameson here. It may be, cliched,
maybe a little basic bitch.
Yeah, or the obvious choice, but you know what? Sometimes simple is best. Sometimes predictable is a good thing. You could also make some shamrock or Irish themed cocktails, or St. Patrick's themed cocktails that are, of course, going to be green, because why wouldn't they be? And you could use specific liquors like Bailey's Irish Cream. That's another one. Some other liquor you may want to consider for your drinking pleasure on this day. The honey liquor that we Jamboree. You can do that. There you have some options. You like beer? Guinness is a very popular and very prominent Irish beer that you could be drinking. So go forth and and look, it's St. Patrick's Day. I know the inclination is to go to a pub and do this stuff, but COVID is a thing. So if you're gonna do that, be careful. Wear your mask. If I know, it's not that simple to just say go get your vaccination before you go run to the pub. Exactly.
But if you can get vaccinated, go get vaccinated so that you can be free in the wild.
Technically, after you get the vaccination, you're supposed to quarantine for a little bit so that you can let it run through your system, because you don't know if the vaccination will have symptoms or anything like that.
I'm hoping that when I get the vaccination, it gives me superpowers, but that's here nor there. So, with that said and done,
I forgot to give that to you.
Let's toast to St. Patrick's Day
and getting the hell out of this virus.
Yeah. Take a little sip. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell so that you're notified of all content that comes to the channel. Also check us out on Instagram and Twitter, of course. It's St. Patrick's Day, but that doesn't mean we're not going to let you guys off the hook.
If there is a specific type of spirit, liqueur, a beer or wine a tasty snack that you don't think we would have access to or that very few people have heard of, you know, give us a ring in our DMs. Let us know about it. Hell, maybe you can send it to us or tell us how to get to it.
Yeah. Speaking of telling us how to get to it, if there are any places, maybe there's a Irish pub you would like us to go to. Maybe there's a nice seafood restaurant that may have the best shrimp and the best cocktails, or the best shrimp cocktail that you know of. And maybe it's in Florida or whatever. Let us know. You know, dessert trucks, food trucks. You know,
I did say that I like Reuben's.
Exactly.
If you didn't hear me, I like Reuben's.
Breweries. Like, we're trying to go to these places. Let us know so that we can try to, you know, schedule that out and go. That'll do it for this episode, everyone. So until next time, happy St. Patrick's Day.